welcome back, and thank you for joining us on the Live Unreal with Glover U podcast, where every week, Jeff Glover will dive deep into the questions that you are asking. He understands the challenges you're facing on a day-to-day basis because he still works every day on the front lines of real estate, with him and his team closing over 1,000 homes per year. Today, Jeff will continue the secrets of a listing-based business with secret number 11, 12, and 13. Contacts, social media, and email. We will learn from Jeff how to define who your contacts are and how to use social media and email to reach them. Now, let's hear from Jeff Glover.
Secret of listing-based business number 11, maximize your social media presence. Now, we could talk for hours on this. I'm only going to talk for a few minutes. I know at our retreat, a lot of our guest speakers do a lot with social media, so I'm just going to share some of the basics, okay? Number one, if you haven't already focused on this, I want everyone in this room to get their friends list to 5,000 as quickly as possible. 5,000. That's the most you can have on your free account, your free personal account. And stop adding realtors. Actually click on their face and see what they do. All right? Now, I'm not saying that, if you had a good transaction with someone and you want to add them, that's fine. But the realtors are going to end up clogging up your Facebook. And next thing you know, you're not going to have room for other people. So it takes a little effort, and I would suggest that you time block it. Maybe it's the last thing you do every day. Add 5 people. Well, I didn't meet 5 people today. How can I add 5 people? It gives you suggested friends. And those suggested friends that it gives you are people that you have connection with already. So it looks to see common connections, and it says, do you want to add this person? Do you want to add this person? Do you want to add this person? Now I get it, 9 out of 10, at least in my book, are realtors. So I try to find the 1 out of 10 that's not an agent and add them. Get to 5,000 as fast as possible. It's free marketing. Next, I want you to start utilizing a monthly social media calendar. So all your stuff is planned in advance, a month in advance. Not just when most of us do it, when we think about it. Or worse off, crap, that would have been perfect for social media. A monthly social media calendar where all of your posts are planned in advance. I wrote down maximizing your social media presence. Go live like crazy. Go live like crazy. Walking up to a new listing, you're live. You come out of the house with the listing contract signed, you're live. You're walking into an open house, you do it live. You're in the open house, you're live on Facebook. There's nothing else you do on Facebook, for free, by the way, that notifies all 100% of your friends than going live. And even if they're not available to watch it at that time, they get a notification that you were live. When you post something cool to Facebook, people don't get notifications. However, when you go live, they do. So, holding an open house, doing anything in relation to real estate, go live as much as possible, milk it while you can. You'll add friends, you'll get likes, and so forth. Again, we'll talk more about that at the retreat. Next, I wrote down secret of a listing-based business number 12. I want you to adjust your definition of a contact. Adjust your definition of a contact. What's the definition of a contact? The old definition used to be a hello from a decision-making adult, meaning someone answers their door or answers their phone. A hello from a decision-making adult. That was a contact. That's the old version. That's gone. Okay? The new version, the new definition of a contact is a response from a decision-making adult via text, email, social media, over the phone, or face-to-face. A response from a decision-making adult over the phone, social media, through text, face-to-face, email, whatever. The difference between a hello and a response. Well, a response is digital, so that includes hello. Someone says hello to you, that's a response. That's the new definition of a contact. And by the way, it's important that you embrace this change because back in the day, we used to say, you know what, if you prospect for an hour, I'm going to talk to 10 or 12 people. Well, it doesn't work that way anymore. If I prospect for an hour, I might talk to 6 or 7 people because less people are answering their phones. So I'm getting my contacts in other ways, through text, through social media, through email. So it still counts as a contact if you're getting a response. They just can't all come from the phone anymore. It's not working the same. Number 13 I wrote down. Secrets of a listing-based business. Take advantage of your CRM features and seller drip campaigns. Take advantage of your CRM features and seller drip campaigns. Now, for those of you that for those of you that raised your hand first time at one of these events, I didn't have a CRM up until about 18 months ago. So our drip campaigns were like just folders and pieces of paper and manual phone dials. Now, these systems make life easier on us. So when is the last time you took a look at or recreated what is being sent out? Or going back to that whole infotainment idea, how creative is what you're dripping on them? How does it look? Are you setting aside time? I get this all the time. Well, I don't really have time to set people, but you need to schedule it now. It needs to be part of your weekly routine.
Thank you for taking your time to join Jeff today on the Live Unreal with Glover U podcast. To get started on having a listing-based business, take the Listing Agent Self-Assessment. After you complete the assessment, a member of Glover U will get on a call with you to create an action plan to improve your score. Go to www.gloveru.com/listing. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. Search for Live Unreal with Glover U on iTunes, Podbean, or Spotify and subscribe today. Until next time, remember, the new definition of a contact is a response from a decision-making adult.